The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Chacham Ovadia Yosef, when he was chief rabbi of Israel, unfortunately, I think it was the Yom Kippur War, where many soldiers, Jewish soldiers, Israeli IDF soldiers, unfortunately passed away. So they had to go to the Rishon LeZion, the main rabbi, to be matir agunot. How do you say agunah in English? I'll explain it. But if chas v'shalom, it should never happen to anybody. If chas v'shalom, a wife loses her husband, and they're not aware if the husband passed away or not, maybe he got kidnapped, maybe he ran away. If we didn't know for a fact that the husband is not alive, then this woman, unfortunately, can never get remarried, because she has to get a get, she has to get divorced from her husband. So unfortunately, during the war, in Yom Kippur War, many soldiers disappeared. We can assume they passed away in the battle, but if we don't have facts that they actually passed away and died, then these women cannot get remarried. That's a very terrible thing. We want these women to get remarried. So you have to go to the chief rabbi at the time of Israel. His name was Rabbi Yosef. Rabbi Yosef, with his tremendous bakiut of knowledge in Torah, he knew so much Torah. He knew how to find so many different ways how to make sure these women get remarried and bring facts that the husbands really passed away, so these women are now free to get remarried. Now, what happened was, he was able to find hundreds and hundreds of women to get remarried, except one. One guy, one soldier that passed away, he couldn't find him. He didn't have the right facts and resources to know that he passed away. I don't know what's going on. What does he do? This is a crazy story. I heard this from the person that it happened to. He lives in Brooklyn. There's a shul in Brooklyn, a Syrian shul, Chalabi. It's called Sha'aret Zion. And Sha'aret Zion, many years ago, there was a very old man. He already passed away. But he told us all the story when I was young. He said he was in Eretz Yisrael, and he says, let me go visit the Baba Sali. You know, when you go to Israel, part of the attractions is the Kota, Western Wall, and you also go to the Baba Sali. Where did Baba Sali live? South of Israel, in Netivot. Netivot is pretty far. But he went to visit the Baba Sali. As the driving to the Baba Sali, his car, whatever happened, the engine or the wheel got stuck. So he had to call for help. It's going to take a good few hours. So his friend told him, listen, instead of you waiting here, once you walk 30 minutes, whatever it is, walk to the Baba Sali, get a bacha, come back. Okay. He starts walking to the Baba Sali. He sees there's a massive line. There's hundreds of people there. Now, when you walk into a rabbi's house like the Baba Sali, and you see so many people, you know you're spending your whole day here. Your whole day. So he started walking out. As he's walking out, one of the Baba Sali's gabayim walk out. This is spooky. Baba Sali's gabay is, how do you say gabay in English? Is assistant, attendant. He is usher, yeah. He walks out, and he says, anybody here from America? Is anyone here from America? He said in Hebrew. This person, the Syrian Jew that told me the story, he said at first he didn't turn around because he figured he's speaking to somebody else. Who knows how many Americans are in the room? But he kept on asking, who's here from America? Then he got more detailed. Who's here from New York? Who's here from New York? And then he realized he's talking about him. The rabbi wants to see you. He said he got so petrified. He was literally shaking. How did the rabbi know I'm even here? How does he even know I'm here? He went inside the rabbi's waiting room. He didn't see the rabbi yet. He went inside the waiting room of the Baba Sali. He said he sits there all nervous. What does the rabbi want from me? Who knows what he's going to tell me? As he's sitting there, who walks in? The chief rabbi of Israel, Ovadia Yosef. He saw Chacham Ovadia walk in, and he said it looked like he was in the middle of a mission. He broke open the door, and he said, boom, where's the Baba Sali? You want to go see the Baba Sali right away. For those who know Chacham Ovadia Yosef, he was a doer. He didn't wait for nobody. Something had to get done. He did it. Said he had to see the Baba Sali. He ran in. Afterwards, Chacham Ovadia Yosef comes out, and he goes to this Syrian Jew that told me the story. And he tells him, Me'efata, where are you from? Can you imagine Chacham Ovadia comes to you out of nowhere? Where are you from? You get intimidated. Where are you from? He tells him, I'm from New York. Eze kihila ata? From which community? Kihila Chalabi, Sha'aret Zion. Chalabi, Syria, from Syria. Do me a favor. When was the last time you visited Syria? He tells him, actually a long time ago, but why does the rabbi ask? He says, can you do me a favor? I'll pay you for your ticket. I want you to go to Syria and just go visit where you used to grow up, visit your synagogue, go to the cafeteria, go back to your old days. I'll pay for your ticket. He tells him, Rabbi, I don't know, trust me, right? Chief Rabbi of Israel is talking, I need you to go to Syria. This Syrian Jew said that I don't know how he listened to Chacham Ovadia just like that. It's an unbelievable thing. You know, a round of applause just for that Jew to listen to Chacham Ovadia just like that. But he flew to Syria. When he flew to Syria, he went to a shul, he went to the house where he grew up, the school that he went to, and then he went to the cafeteria. Listen to this. As he's drinking his coffee by the cafeteria outside, an Arab person passes by and tells him, Yehud, which means in Arabic, Jew, you're Jewish. Tells him, yes, I'm Jewish. He's like, I want to tell you something. Shioshev li al halev. I want to tell you something that's sitting in my heart. My job by the Yom Kippur War was to hold the POWs of the IDF soldiers. I had one Israeli surgeon. My job was to unfortunately torture him to get some info out of him, but this Jew would never snitch on another Jew. They didn't want to give any information. Unfortunately, there was so much pain that he passed away. He passed away. I killed him. But it's bothering me so much that I killed a person like that. I didn't intend to kill him. And this Arab is pretty evil too, but I didn't intend to kill him. I want to just tell another Jew what I did. I want to take it off my heart. I killed so-and-so, and he told him his name. Now this Syrian person told over the story, said at the time, can you imagine? You're sitting in a cafeteria outside, you're drinking a coffee, some guy tells you such a piece of information, you know what hit you. Okay, eventually he flies back. He calls the secretary of Ovadia Yosef in the Lishka, in the office of the chief rabbi of Israel. He has an office in Yerushalayim in Jerusalem. He tells him, Rabbi, I went to Syria, I landed. Now what? He tells him, please come down to my office. He drives to Yerushalayim. Chamavadi starts asking questions. Nu, where'd you go? Who did you see? Tell me some information. And then as he was talking, he told him, oh, and some Arab guy came over to me, he told me I killed some Jew. No. What did he tell you? Who did he kill? Some soldier. No, what was the soldier's name? He told him the name. That was the husband that we couldn't find the facts and the resources if he passed away in the war or not. And his wife was waiting the whole time. Now Rabbi Ovadia Yosef had info that unfortunately this holy Jew passed away in the war. Now he could go to his wife and tell her, unfortunately he passed away, but at least he could get remarried. Now who did all this? Kadosh Baruch Hu. But who was the messenger? The Baba Sali. Chamavadi went to the Baba Sali and told him, I don't know what to do. Baba Sali told him, don't worry. This Jew outside, he's going to help you out. So meanwhile, the Baba Sali, I don't know how he did it. It's called Ruach HaKodesh. That's called Holy Jews. The Holy Baba Sali was able to get this guy from New York to get his car stuck on the way to Netivot to come visit him. And he knew he was in the building to bring him in the room. And he knew Rav Yosef is coming. And they both met. And he was able to give this guy the information he needed in order to give a get to his wife.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org